Today we play Would You Rather from a Hat. I'm Matthias.
I'm Will.
I'm Levi.
And this is HatSoup. All right, how does this work, Levi?
Okay, so we've got
The hat.
we have the hat, and that hat has a bunch of little pieces of paper that we have written on random things that would be the first half or the second half of a Would You Rather question. And we're going to pull two out and each answer whatever Would You Rather question it produces.
Perfect.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Who goes first?
I'll go first. So, let's see, this is going to be the first half of the Would You Rather. Would you rather beef cease to exist?
Would you rather beef cease to exist?
What? What does that mean?
That means beef no longer exists.
Oh, would you rather...
Yes, it took me, that's why it took me a minute.
Maybe put a have in there. Would you rather have beef cease
Yes.
to exist
Okay,
would be
that-
nice.
my mistake.
That's okay.
Would you rather have beef cease to exist? Do I pull another one?
No,
Is that
I
how this
think
works?
I think
I'll pull the next one.
Okay.
Levi should pull the next one.
Would you rather have beef cease to exist?
Would you rather have beef cease to exist or never be able to finish a sentence?
I'd rather get rid of beef.
Yeah,
I think,
not
yeah.
being able to finish a sentence would be awful.
Yeah, that would...
Imagine not getting rid of beef, but then not being able to talk about it.
Imagine
Because
not.
you can't finish a sentence. You're right. Yeah.
Enough
The last part of the sentence is the most important.
We should do an entire episode like that where we can't finish a sentence.
Where we can't...
Where we just can't. Actually, I think
can't.
that was too close to a sentence.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'll go.
So I think we've
Should we
clarified.
put the winners in a pile?
Yeah, put the winners in a pile,
Well, who
and then we can Would You Rather.
That's what it is.
Then we get each other. Yeah.
Actually, that's a good idea.
That's
I
not a bad
didn't
idea.
even think about doing that. We should definitely do like a bracket system.
Oh yeah, right.
All right, let's see what we got here. Would you rather? Would you rather only ride a horse and buggy as your only mode of transportation?
Ooh. Would you rather only ride a horse and buggy as your only mode of transportation, or soup?
I would rather soup.
What do you mean, rather soup? What does that mean?
Well, it's just soup. It's
Would you rather soup?
Would you rather soup?
just soup.
I tend to prefer.
I tend to soup. Yeah.
What does that mean? Only eat soup or only be soup? Or what does that mean?
I think that was the second thing he wrote. The first thing was hat.
That's correct.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
It's
very
just soup.
good.
I think soup is going to be the winner here.
Well, this says only ride a horse and buggy as your only mode of transportation. That makes me think that you have a driver.
Well, in that sense,
That's not bad.
if you were going to ride a horse and buggy as your only transportation, would this be you only ride soup as your only transportation? And in that case, I would choose horse
Definitely
and
go horse
buggy.
and buggy in that case.
I don't know if I think that.
Let's take a vote, I guess.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
in favor of horse and buggy?
Wait, to lose or to win?
To win.
To win. Why would you vote for them to lose?
Well, what is soup going to lose then?
Yeah, unless you
Yes.
can double vote, which I don't think you can. So
I think the
you're
buggy
out.
takes it.
You're out.
Soup is out.
Could you imagine voting? They announced this year in the election, you vote for the person you don't want to win.
I think that might just be the twist we need.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather always have your math incorrect?
It already is. that's no news for me.
That seems pretty normal. That's always have your math incorrect, or stay awake for 24 hours on a turbulent airplane.
Oh. So always have your math incorrect. Now, are you able to use a calculator, or is that always incorrect as well?
Every number that you come up with as the answer to any sort of math problem is wrong.
I actually think that this would be an excellent opportunity to never have to do math again and have a great excuse.
Okay. But what about when you really need to do math?
When do you ever really need to do
I mean,
math?
it's not necessary, to be honest. If we're being perfectly honest with ourselves.
Can like Google or something do it for you?
Someone, I mean, plenty of other, yeah, because Google's
Something
Google's an
else.
entity apart from yourself.
I'm
So
going,
it's just your math.
Your math, you are always wrong. You can get the right answer from somewhere, but you are always wrong yourself.
that being said, I think I'd rather be on an airplane because that's a one-time deal.
It's a one-time deal.
You know,
Yeah,
but
once
that
that's
happens
done
once a
with
day.
Is this what it says?
No,
Awake
just-
for 24
No.
hours
This is
on-
just
okay.
24 hours on a
If
trip.
it happened once a day, then definitely I would go math.
No, I think I would go this one because
Yeah.
there's some times where I really just want to like count like what if you don't know how many kids you have? That would be terrible. You would have to do math to count how many kids.
That's right. Yeah, somebody asks you how many kids you have. You're
That's
like,
actually a good point.
You know,
be
but
like,
I feel like
let's see.
we use math everywhere.
Well, I mean, like, say you're baking a cake, and you need to use a measuring cup. Can you, if you need 1 cup of flour, are you physically unable to grab a measuring cup that is correct? 1
It's
cup,
hard to- it's
or
hard
is
to
it like,
tell.
oh,
you accidentally.
3/4?
I don't know if that's math, but
That's not math. That's
right, that's not math. So I would say
someone's done the math. for
baking,
you.
you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Baking and family, you're fine.
Yeah.
And the
But that
rest.
being said, I think that staying away for 24 hours on
Yeah,
Thursday night-
this is a winner.
I think
that's a winner right there. That's a winner.
Would you rather? What do we got? Try and keep the leashes straight when walking 12 dogs. What? Try and keep the leashes straight when walking 12 dogs. Okay.
to keep them all going.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wrote
okay.
this one. I
Right.
wrote this one.
Okay.
Not tangled up.
This is another one that you wrote, I can tell.
All right. So would you rather try and keep the leashes straight when walking 12 dogs, or have to repeat everything you say twice? Now I'm going to say that again. Have to repeat everything you say twice.
Okay. So, well, now, let me ask you a question. When you are repeating everything you say twice, does that mean like the sentence or like
Every word.
would, you, rather, repeat, everything, you, say, twice.
We'll say that you have to repeat everything that you say, almost as if someone didn't hear you the first time. So you just have
Okay.
to repeat the whole sentence again.
Well, that would be kind of. I'd feel like nobody's listening to me. I'd feel
Yeah,
that would kind of hurt a little bit.
I feel like this is
emotionally.
also, I mean, this is a one-time deal.
But that's
I mean,
a challenge.
Well, yeah, but you do it and you get done with it, and if you lose a dog or two.
Well, mine keeps getting pinned up against Will's ideas, and Will's got these easy peasy ones.
Easy peasies.
Well, I don't know.
And what do you mean, like,
neither one
trying
of
to
us
keep
is-
the leashes straight?
Wouldn't you want to keep them loose?
Like,
so
you
they're
mean
close to you?
untangled?
Yeah, untangled.
Oh.
See, big challenge. Big challenge.
I mean, I think that's the winner just because
Yeah.
I think that's going to be easier.
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. Okay. Well,
Don't mind if I do. Would you rather always have amazing and crazy things happen to you, but no one believes you ever? Ooh, always have amazing and crazy things happen to you, but no one believes you ever.
Does anybody ever see it happen?
no, nobody believes you.
Even if they saw it?
Ever.
Or only be able to turn left. That's a tough one.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't want to be able to only turn
Twan. I would want to be able to only Twan left.
to left, but if nobody ever believed anything I ever said, and my life was awesome, I mean, it would be for me, but that would still be. I mean, I couldn't even write a book about it.
Yeah. I mean,
I couldn't even write a movie.
Nobody
believed me.
me. This guy's full of it.
At least if you only were able to turn left, that would be a pretty big inconvenience, but you'd get used to it, and people would, I don't know, probably write a book about you.
You're right. So if we were to like the best way to get a book written about
If you're
you,
looking for fame, I think being able to only turn left is probably the way to go.
Yeah, and that's a lonely way to live. So
this is a lonely way to live. Yeah,
I would say toss it out.
That's good.
left.
That's got my
Left
vote.
is the way to go.
Let's do one more. Would you rather become the color of the last thing you ate?
And before we get to the next one, does that mean
Every time.
the last? Okay, so every
So,
time,
like,
every time you eat something, you
If you
become
ate
that
broccoli, now you're green. You got to eat something else to change colors.
color. All right.
So, like, over the course of a full meal, you would be changing colors quite rapidly.
Sure.
Okay.
So would you rather become the color of the last thing that you ate, or only eat one food for the rest of your life? Those could go hand in hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Two food ones right here.
Something flesh colored.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
What would that? Saltines?
Yes. Saltines. That's yeah.
It would be horrible to eat for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I would say. I think that'd be a party trick.
I think
the
this
color
is
of the last
awesome.
thing you
Yeah.
ate?
I think this is great.
Because you can find some pretty flesh colored things, and you just eat that most of the time.
Yeah.
And then when you really want to impress somebody,
Yeah.
you eat an eggplant.
Well, eggplant's kind of like flesh colored on the inside.
Yeah, on the inside. That's another question: is what qualifies as the color? Because most things are multicolored.
Well, whatever the colors combine into.
Oh.
Or would you be
Usually
multicolored?
gray. Probably usually gray, because a lot of things have a lot of colors in them.
Yeah, but not enough colors probably that would mix down into gray.
Well, like,
I mean, think about putting it into a blender. If you put an eggplant into a blender, it's not going to become gray mush. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know what kind of.
Okay.
how many eggplants have you put in a blender?
More than I care to share. But anyway, I think that I would rather change colors.
Honestly, I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
Again,
You
like you
should have
said,
done
party
some
trick.
positive things. Problem is, you pair a positive thing with a really negative thing.
Oh well, sure.
And things are.
Well, maybe next
easy.
time we'll do 2 hats.
Maybe next time.
2 hats. All right, guys.
Okay. So should we circle back around and decide which of those we prefer to do?
Yeah.
2 others.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay. It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah. Should be quick and simple and easy.
All right.
Am I doing this wrong? Oh, should we do it? Should we pick them random?
Well, here. Yeah, just fold them up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been done before.
It's never been.
Never. How could they?
Just
Would you rather on this type of such a serious level?
There we go.
this
No,
platform. Oh
just
my gosh.
Shuffle them up. Here, I'm going to throw them up in the air and you each grab one. Okay? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wow. All right.
It was It
Wow.
worked better than I thought it would.
All right. Would you rather stay awake for 24 hours on a turbulent airplane?
Or try and keep the leashes straight when walking.
Oh no! Oh, it really came back to bite us then.
This is.
I would rather.
This is a great match.
I'd rather this
Probably
'cause you
stay up on 24. I wouldn't be able to sleep through that anyway.
Yeah. No, absolutely this one because that's what if you lose one of the dogs? You could be in real trouble.
Yeah, lawsuits.
Real trouble.
You could be, but
Doggone.
You could be in doggone trouble. This is just an unpleasant experience that you don't have any responsibilities. You just have to sit through it.
I get your point,
Okay, let's hear it.
and I see that. But what's going through my head right now is, do I have to walk 12 dogs for 24 hours? And I don't think I do.
I don't think you do. I mean, who would?
You know,
That would be a long walk.
that would be a very long walk.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
in
walking
that
for
sense-
24 hours alone is.
In that sense, would this be easier? You know, you just have to get really good at keeping the leashes straight and just do it for an hour.
Well, it also
Instead
depends
of-
on how obedient the dogs are.
That's right. They're probably pretty bad. Let's just say that one.
Yeah, I would say this one right here. If we're good with that, I mean, he already threw it away, so
It's gone.
long gone. All right, well let's clean up here and try it
Doggone.
again.
That one.
This time, I would say
No, we're gonna do one. I think we can do one more time. You guys think you can grab it?
yeah. I think so.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm impressed.
That's
so
working
far.
a
Like,
lot
that is
better
really
than I thought
impressive.
it would. Yeah, that's nice.
Go ahead, Will.
Would you rather only be able to turn left?
Or would you rather have beef cease to exist?
Well,
I'd rather have beef. I'd rather
Yeah.
beef gone.
yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
like really good beef substitutes these days, and honestly, pork is fantastic. Chicken's great. Like I could do without beef.
Yeah.
I could do
pretty
without
good,
beef too.
Yeah.
I could certainly do it.
There's
without
even
it, but-
have you ever tried like the plant substitute beef stuff before?
I haven't had
Like
had
the-
fake beef, but I've had fake like pepperoni
like the
on
Impossible
pizza.
burgers.
like the Impossible Burger. Yeah, like
Oh no, I haven't had one of those.
we have to go there sometime because it's actually pretty impressive.
There's a lot, I mean, there's a lot of places that have what's
impossible.
called an Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Of course.
You know.
Yeah, of course.
I think you know.
The impossible.
Do you know what I mean? So I think
that's the winner?
We all agree. This is the winner.
No, this is the winner.
That goes away.
This goes away. Wait,
No. We'd rather do this.
All right.
Yeah. See, no, it was weird because
Yeah, I'd rather have beef.
Okay,
beef
perfect.
on. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We'll count it. All right. Would you rather only ride a horse and buggy as your only mode of transportation?
I love that these are the big reveals that we've already read.
or become the color of the last thing you ate.
Still that, I would say, because
This would suck.
this would
actually.
suck.
That would
It
really suck. Yeah.
it
That would
no,
really.
this is
I mean,
one.
imagine
the
having to go to Florida or I forgot, God forbid, out of the country. I don't know how well horses can swim. Through the
I mean,
ocean.
they can swim. All right.
Well, I mean,
but,
even if the horses can
mean,
swim,
can they
I'm sure
go
your
up
buggy
on-
can't.
a buggy.
Can you take a buggy ferry? Drive the buggy onto a ferry
Oh, well, that'd be fine.
to get over ocean ways?
Does that count as another
I
mode
think
of
you could.
transportation?
I think you could probably do that. It would.
I still think that.
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
No, this is
yeah,
great.
I think.
This is a very positive one right here. This is a winner. Put that in a winner pile.
Now, of these three,
Oh my gosh.
Are we do a three-way?
yeah, we'll do three-way. Would you rather have beef cease to exist? Would you rather stay awake for 24 hours on a turbulent airplane, or become the color of the last thing you ate? And I am going to say become the color of the last thing you ate.
You'd rather have that.
I would rather have that.
You want that pretty bad, don't you?
You know, I get where you're coming from. That would be really cool. I think that would be really awesome. It spice up the norm.
Yeah.
You know,
I would rather have beef cease to exist out of these.
that's
these
really
three
the
so far.
easiest.
I mean,
thing
it would
to
be
do.
the least effect on your life, but are we quitters? I mean, are we are we saying that we just want to take the easy road?
Without beef. Yes.
This one's definitely out, right?
Yeah. No.
Long
that's
gone.
no.
I mean, if the consensus is beef cease to exist, then I say, let's do it.
Well, let's vote.
I think we have.
I think we have to.
Wait, what did you say?
Beef.
And I said beef.
Yeah.
I think this would be a great party trick
It would be great.
for a little while, and then it would get pretty old. If you're looking for fame, though, I mean, that would definitely be the thing to
Right.
do.
Yeah.
If you
Because
want
I
that
mean,
book
you're
to
not
go.
going to be the guy known as the guy who. Well, you might if you got rid of beef there. So I think this is the winner. What we have is beef. Have beef cease to exist.
Without the have though, it's just beef cease to
Well,
exist.
yeah, we've been adding that in.
We have to add that.
Yeah, they add that. Yeah. So, I think that pretty well sums up
Nice job, boys.
the Would You Rather Hat edition. Let's look at some honorable mentions.
All right, one
One
Let's
apiece.
take a look
One
here.
apiece.
Let's take a look.
All right. Would you rather only be able to yell for the rest of your life?
Or have to wear clothes 2 sizes too big. It's better than 2 sizes too small.
Or water always tastes really bad. Definitely.
I love that these are just honorable mentions, and now we're gonna have to go into a spiel about how we just added to the whole mix here.
Oh yeah. These are actually tough.
I mean, having to wear clothes 2 sizes too big. I mean, a lot of people do that already.
Yeah.
Like that's
I mean,
kind of a
it'd be doable.
style.
You could deal with that.
You could.
Yeah, I could deal with that.
Water tasting bad.
Water always tastes really bad.
Always.
That would
tastes
kind of
really bad.
kind of suck.
Yeah, that would be really sad.
Okay. But these people aren't paying for us to talk about that. So.
I guess it's time to draw from the hat of bye-byes. Is that what we call it?
The goodbye.
The hat of departure.
hat of departure. Yeah. Get rid of this hat.
Well, I guess we'll start off with Matthias.
Why do we start with me?
Dead center. I don't know.
Well, because you did the intro.
Yeah, you did the intro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Intro, the outro.
you got
That's-
this.
That's what we do. All right.
Well, folks, it's been great. We've had a lot of fun, and well, good morning. That says replace the word goodbye with good morning. Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's actually, I
Would
like
you
that.
rather replace the word
I like that
goodbye
one.
with good morning? Or